morning. It is 5:45 in the morning and it's craning day, so I'm not leaving this house without a cup of coffee. So yeah, we're craning in today, so let's see how it goes. I'll see you down on the boatyard. And we're here, we're on the boat. Cool. I got a couple of things just to do on here now. I need to take my oars out, ready for my tender. I need to tidy all this up because obviously it's going on the crane. I'm trying to shift some stuff around, so you can see behind me. The crane is there and everything. It's like a hive of activity this morning, so I'm trying to just move my tools so they don't kind of fall everywhere and break, I suppose. Yeah, it's just tidying up, I suppose, a little bit. I need these, so I need a bow and a stern line just to go on the boat, so when she's on the crane we can kind of like control her just from swinging and stuff like that. It helps not hitting anyone else's boat, it really does. Insurance companies like that when you don't have to claim off them, but they still take your money. Anyway, cool, so I will see you on the flip side, hopefully when this is going in. So down on the shoreline, as you can see, so we've got two boats there so far, further out, and then we got another one there, that's Steve's, and then back there is another one. So you can see now, looking in, another one coming in there, put in just over the wall. So, right, let's get closer to the action. There we go. We are sailing. Well, we're not sailing, we're powered. So, powering along. I am now going to try and get on my mooring. Yeah. I was hoping someone was going to be with me to kind of get the line, but they kind of just threw the ropes. It was like, God, we need to make space for more boats. So I was like, is there anyone available to kind of come out with me? So now I'm faced with spinning around, coming onto my line with the wind, not against the wind, but with the wind and with the tide. which I know you shouldn't do. In fact, thinking about it, I think I'm going to spin around and do it properly. So, right, I'll catch you on the flip side. What a palaver. Oh my god. Well, we moored up. We are sorted. We are waiting for the rib now to come and collect us. Say us, me. Waiting to collect me. But yeah. Oh, it's gonna get choppy in a minute. Rib just went past, so we're gonna start rocking and rolling. But yeah, I'm on my mooring eventually. It took me 3 turns to kind of get onto my mooring. I didn't realise I was going to be kind of fighting the ebbing tide, and there's a good number of knots there, so I was trying to cling on. So the wind was against me one way, the tide was against the other way, and when I first kind of got onto the water, the tide hadn't started to ebb yet. So yeah, but anyway, by the time I got onto my mooring, I was clinging onto my centre line, trying to kind of get my warps onto my cleats, and yeah, and there's just the force behind it is unbelievable. And then I didn't realise that the last buoy on my centre line from my mooring had gone and wrapped itself around another buoy, so I'd lost about 2 or 3 foot, which meant that my stern was like underneath. By the time I got my bow warps on, my stern buoy was underneath my stern, so I couldn't get to it. So I had to take off undo my my bow centre line, undo all of that to give me the extra length for the boat to come forward. So it freed up my back, my stern buoy. And then once I got that stern buoy up, I realised that one of my warps had got wrapped around the chain, so I was only being held on by one cleat, so I was like all over the place. But finally managed to get all of that sorted, and it's well, I'll take it as a win, you know. Like one of the other guys in the club just said, he said, if that's the only thing you've done wrong so far in this point of the season, then take it as a win. And I'm like, okay, so hey. It's a good thing. So we're in a good place. Just remembered to check that when I changed the... Oh, look at that. Dry as a bone. Oh, nice. Just remembered to try and check that when I put in my new speedometer, obviously I tightened the hole, but can you imagine? Oh my days. No, I don't want to imagine. I don't want to imagine. Right, I'm going to pump the bilge. She's all tied up now. I almost kind of want a cup of coffee now, actually, and just wait for the rib and chillax a little bit. But all in all, guys, I think this is it for now. It's a successful craning. Mak Siccar is back on the water, and I think this might be the last year that I have Mak Siccar. I'm going to be probably putting her up for sale this year. I'm going to try and get something a little bit bigger. So yeah, so if you're interested, stay tuned. Take care, guys. Bye.